just have to reapply this lip shade because this is the new Dior 670 Rose Blues. Blues Rose? No, Rose Blues. This is part of the new shades of the Dior Rouge Forever line, and I am utterly obsessed with this cool tone pink. I don't know what it is, but this and red eyeshadow is everything I want today. Even though this on my eye is the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. And if you want to see how I feel about this palette and how I created these two looks, then you should wait until this video is over, and then you can go and watch the Natasha Denona one that I uploaded, I think on Friday, but I will link it up here. But you know it, a new week, new shit show, new bunch of releases. This week actually I don't have that much, it's only 10. No, this is part 10, but I have 17 saved posts. First of all, I want to say that at the moment when you are watching the video, the new Nomad Cosmetics palette has already been announced, but I am filming this on Friday, like 3 days ago from when you see this, and the color story reveal is on Saturday. So we are going to talk about the new Nomad palette in next week, so you don't need that shit. But I got 3 out of the 4 clues right, so hopefully this time I can win a palette. That would be awesome. But now let's dive into the new releases that have been kind of announced this week, and how do we feel about them, or why we don't need them. Most of the time we don't. Milk Makeup is coming out now with highlighters, so basically in the same format as their bronzers and the blushes. Now there is a highlighter. Let me just tell you that I don't think these are good. I also don't think that the contour or the blush or the bronzer is any good. These are, in my opinion, very mediocre products, very hyped up for no reason, and you get like the tiniest size of product for a lot of money. So, and even the colors, like there is a brown, a pink, and a well, poop colored highlighter. So I don't know who this is for, but not for me, and I'm pretty sure not for you. Okay, unpopular opinion. I think Hailey Bieber is an overrated bratty bitch. And that has nothing to do with, oh my god, Team Selena. I don't care for teams because I don't know both of them. But her whole attitude, like whenever I see an interview with her, or like anywhere where she's publicly speaking or even walking and breathing, I think Hailey Bieber is just so overrated, and she's just one of those nepo kids that basically got famous because they married a famous person, or if it wasn't for the marriage, she probably would have tried to get fame out of her name, because her name before marriage is Baldwin. So take that as you will, but Rouge Beauty is collabing with Krispy Kreme Donut for a strawberry glazed lip peptide treatment. Rouge is not available in Germany at all. If it wasn't, I wouldn't buy this. Because especially the lip treatment, wasn't it that one that made people's lips like fall off and burn off and shit? Don't buy this. Don't support this brand. I don't know. I think it's just, no. Everything about this photo makes me uncomfortable. The jacket, her fingers, her hair, her face, and those very, very small sound. Oh no, I just don't like her. Givenchy has released their, what are they called? La Rouge Interdit Cream Velvet. So I imagine these are in a very similar texture as, for example, the Rare Beauty Lip Soufflés or maybe the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Blurs. That kind of is the trend right now, and the thing is, you know, this is the whole line, and this is a close-up of one of the shades. This is Beige Sable, and look at these pictures. Like, they're either AI created or photoshopped to death. This is, no, I'm sorry, but this is really bad. Said it last week, now it's officially announced. RMS Beauty is coming out with their Sweetener foundation, and this launches August 24th, which was actually yesterday. So I'm filming August 25th and okay. So Sephora Germany doesn't carry this, so I mean, I'm not interested in that at all, but I advise you to skip this too, because this might be really dry. Hold your horses before you try to comment and before you freak out. Marc Jacobs is making a comeback, but in 3 years. But this time they will be partnering or like go under the umbrella of Coty, who also has Marc Jacobs fragrances, and they say that the beauty line will be ready to launch in 2 to 3 years. So why do you announce that now? What do you think will happen? Do you think people start saving their fucking money for you? I don't think they do. I never tried Marc Jacobs Beauty. The only thing I'm actually regretting not buying when it was a thing was the bronzer. And again, hold your horses. Close your trousers, please, again. Pull them up again. Because I think with this rebrand, you will not get the same formula. This will be a complete clean beauty shit mess. We talk in 2 to 3 years. Alright, I never talk about nail polish because I don't wear nail polish. I do have nail UV foils on, but Lights Lacquer is coming out with the Book of Hexes. So came out. Basically, these are 4 nail polishes that are kind of like a black magic thing. And the reason why I'm showing you this is, I'm sorry, but isn't that completely Harry Potter themed? I see Slytherin, I see Gryffindor. Okay, I don't see yellow for Hufflepuff, but I see kind of a bluish thing for Ravenclaw. I know you cannot say that everything that has to do with magic is Harry Potter, but I don't know. Even the fucking stickers are kind of the nail art tattoos. Without their name. Even they give me Harry Potter vibes. Nail polish is just something that couldn't be less interesting to me, and Lights Lacquer, no, skip it. RMS Beauty is coming out with the Redimension Hydra Dew Luminizer. So basically they now have the same format as the blushes. If the formula is as close as to what the blushes are, this is going to be a fucking awesome highlighter. But what confuses me a bit is that there is only one shade. It is called Prosecco Fizz. It's a warm champagne glow. So probably too warm for me and too light for anybody with a darker skin. So even that one shitty promo pic with the blonde girl. Redimension Luminizer is lightly dusked onto high points using a fan brush, and then they photographed her on the front, with the high points kind of covered by her hair and the compact. So whoever approved this as a marketing shot, that was not good. Friends over at Bare Minerals are bringing it out with a new serum foundation, the original Pure Serum Radiant Natural Liquid Foundation. What the fucking long name, Mineral SPF 20. I never got into Bare Minerals, never ever. But there was one product that I love to death from Bare Minerals. I went through multiple of these, and these were the 5-in-1 shadows, and I'm still to this day mad that they're not available anymore. Okay, hold your horses, because mine is kind of running away now. Milk Makeup is coming out with the Pore Eclipse Matte Translucent Powder. I know what I said just a couple minutes ago about the Milk Makeup stick, but the Pore Eclipse line, chef's kiss. The primer, absolute banger. The setting spray, absolute motherfucking banger. So whenever this powder is going to be available in Germany at Sephora, I will buy this. It says available probably 1st or 2nd of September, so it should be all around this week or maybe next week. So I am very, 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 very curious, because as I said, the Pore Eclipse line is really, really good. Laila Poe is announcing their Christmas collection, or wait a second. It has been released already. Okay, I'm here for the announcement. I'm totally here, but we have end of August. Do we really already release shit? Okay. I'm not interested in any of these besides actually the quad, because I think the pan design is absolutely stunning, but I want to see swatches first, like how will this look applied. And the face luminizer. Oh boy, I love these Clé de Peau luminizers. And if you have them too, my friend Lisa, she wrote me on Instagram because I reposted in the story this announcement of Clé de Peau, and she wrote me a message like, how do I fucking use this? Because this is glittery as fuck. This is an overspray. For whatever reason, Clé de Peau does a glitter overspray. Rub it off and you are left with the most stunning, sophisticated, glowing, but not overwhelmingly blinding highlight. If you have one of the older shades, they're like 14, 17, and so on, they have a very, very slight sheen to them, while the newer shades that came out, I think, last year, they have a metallic sheen, so they're a bit more intense. And I cannot tell if this one has a metallic sheen, but it is the shade 106. So I will wait until this comes to Germany. Probably will be around €100. That freaking fucking highlighter would be my third, but I like the outer packaging too. What has this to do with Christmas, you ask? Literally nothing, in my opinion, but it looks really nice. I talked about this a couple weeks ago. Paco Rabanne, and I only saved one post for the quads, but basically everything has been released now, and I mean, look at this. Doesn't this look cheap as shit? I mean, $38 okayish, but no. I am not. I wanted to say I'm confused, but I'm not. So the Lancome Tom Idol Ultra Wear Care and Glow, which had a foundation, I think last year, or was it this year? Somewhere they released this foundation, and now they do have a matching concealer. I have the foundation, I do like it, but I don't think it's worth the hype, and I think it was way too overhyped on YouTube, so I bought it because of that, and now I had high expectations, but that expectations were not fulfilled, and I'm a bit disappointed, so this concealer is an easy skip. Fenty Beauty came out with a new shade in her gloss bombs, the Hot Chocolate Fantasy. Looks really awesome, looks a bit like a multi-chrome, shimmering holographic rich brown, okay? I don't like the original Gloss Bomb formula. I like the Gloss Bomb Heat and the Gloss Bomb Cream more. So this is also an easy skip. But in general, I think Fenty Beauty has amazing lip glosses. We have a sneak peek from Ensley Rain. They are coming out with a new palette that is called Harvest Moon. It will have 21 shades, and I have no other information at all. I do have one palette from Ensley Rain. I do have the Midwinter Night. Wait a second. Midwinter Dream. That was a collaboration with a creator called Brittany Hoffman, which I actually don't know. Ensley Rain is a very, very pricey, borderline trying to be luxurious indie brand. I just want to say it. If you consider it, it's good. It's really good. It actually exceeded all my expectations. But it's not worth the high price tag, in my opinion. Hasn't that lip oil thing ended? I thought we're done now. I thought we're kindly changing back into matte lips, but Say Beauty has announced their Gloss Bounce High Shine Hydrating Lip Gloss Oil again. Lip gloss or lip oil? In my world, these are two different things. Don't mix that shit up. They will come in, I think, 6 shades and are $22 each. I do have only 4 items from Say. 2 blushes, the Underglow painting thing, and the newest foundation. I like them all kind of, so I'm curious to have more from the brand, but I'm so not in the market for any new lip products right now. No, thank you. And by the way, if you still have your Dior lip oil that you bought because of the trend, because of the viral hype, then use that up first before you get sucked into a new oil. So this release I do not understand. So Estee Lauder is releasing a few limited and luxurious compacts this year as well. They are again designed by Monica Rich Kozan, and there are the following compacts. When I saved this post, I haven't read the prices. We have the Take the Leap Perfume Compact, $300. Love is All Around Perfume Compact, $300. The Secret is Love Powder Compact, $225. Oh. Huh. At least they're not over $300. Like, that would be the deal breaker here. Am I too poor to understand this? Probably. And they actually look really bad. That polar bear and that Pegasus thing, the zebra, oh my god, they look so fucking cheap. The only two compacts that look kind of good are the one with the bee and next to it the blue one with the tree. These look nice, but not $300. Love and Poor. And the last one that I saved is Chanel in Japan on September 1st, the Rouge Collection with 12 shades. And besides Japan, this is already available in France in their boutiques. And the packaging is made out of fucking glass. Each of these lipsticks is €150. Glass or not, it looks like clear plastic, therefore it looks cheap. Who spends €150 on a lipstick because it has a glass packaging? And why should I have a lipstick with a glass packaging? Because I imagine that I throw that shit into my handbag and then I go on with my day very casual, and then I want to reapply my lipstick, and then I touch in my bag and I cut my wrists open because the container broke. Well, of course, I can now take my blood and literally do this, but that is probably not the point here. I am not sure if I am sometimes made for this kind of craziness here. Like $300 for a fucking compact, €150 for a lipstick. Calm your tits, or maybe calm even one tit. That would be nice. To me, besides the Milk Makeup powder, nothing is dangerous for my purse. Like, nothing is tickling the pickle, or as Teresa's dad is saying, is rising the makeup dick. Literally nothing else. So, how do you feel about these? Maybe you're considering to buy one of those compacts. If you do so, please let me know, because I don't want to judge you. I'm really curious if this is really a collector's thing. So let me know down below. Don't forget to do the other shit. Remember, I do now have a Buy Me a Coffee link, so if you want to support that channel with that, then you can do that. Of course, no pressure here. And I will see you in the next one.